Nobody is here. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I'm gonna pause the stream for 1 second, guys. We've got about 7 minutes left until nvidia starts their keynote. I know this is an impromptu stream. I wasn't really planning on it, but if you guys want to watch, it would be great. I need someone to help me check the audio. Let's see. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna probably edit this stream when I go to host it because nothing goes on for the first few minutes. Let's see. Hey guys, alright, now it's showing people are live. How's everybody doing today? Everybody ready for the stream? I am pretty excited. What do you guys think is going to happen in the stream? And can you also hear me? I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me before we get going. But I'm going to assume you can because it looks like OBS is saying you can. I'm basically streaming live from my hotel room, and I'm pretty excited for this keynote. I think it's going to have a lot of interesting things. Can you guys hear me now? It's showing microphone activity. That's why I started early. Here, let me try something. Can you guys hear me now? Let's okay, so it's low, you said, right? You said you can hear me, but it's low? Alright. How about now? Can you hear me now? Is that a lot better? Just trying to make sure if this is better. And like I said, guys, I'm sorry, I'm streaming live from my hotel room, so I'm just trying to get this working right. Just trying to figure out if it's good now. Okay, so everything's good now, so you can hear it. You're probably going to be able to hear some typing. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about that based on where I'm at, but I'm going to try not to type because it's basically just going to be about the NVIDIA keynote. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it live from CES. So, a lot of people have been complaining about the internet in the hotel. I'm actually staying at the Flamingo, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pull this off. So, I just want to make sure it's good, because then I'm going to try to listen to the stream as well and hopefully not hurt your guys' ears. So you guys have any thoughts about CES or anything that you want me to talk about or any questions about it? I mean, I've only been here for a few hours, but it's been pretty crazy already, actually. I'm gonna go check out the NVIDIA booth tomorrow first thing in the morning, and I'm kind of hoping that they're gonna have some of the supermodels there that we can at least look at. And I don't know, maybe they'll demo them. Who knows? I'm kind of hoping they will, but you know, no promises, right? So, do you guys have any? Sorry, I'm so new at this live streaming without a plan kind of thing. So what I'm doing at CES today while we wait for NVIDIA is probably what I'll talk about. My plan today is to go see Samsung Hynix, Sony, and Panasonic, because nvidia, yeah, I'll pick you up a 4070 Ti Super. Nvidia apparently I don't think is letting anybody go to the live stream, because I mean I'm sure I'm wrong, but I spent hours trying to find a way in, and nobody seems to know where the live stream is at. Same with AMD's live stream, because like every single live stream from everybody else is like I can attend it. Right now, LG's is going on. Well, it starts in 8 minutes, but I want to watch Nvidia's because that's what, that's my focus here. So I'm kind of bummed I'm missing that. Yeah, it's I don't know why they're not letting anybody go to it, or maybe they are, and maybe I'm just such a small fry that they're like, no, get out of here, peasant. So it could be that too. I can't say for sure, but I'm actually really excited to go to Hynix's one because I hope they'll talk about DDR7 and I'm sorry, GDDR7X memory, and I'm hoping they will give an update on how the supply is going because I think that could be a big clue to whether or not NVIDIA releases Blackwell or not. Now, obviously, it depends on how well the Super Series does, um, because the numbers, or the numbers that have leaked are kind of showing that it's going to be awesome, and they're going to knock AMD out of the park. But we'll see, right? I don't I don't know, but I think that RDNA 4 will release this year, and I wonder if we're going to hear anything about it in the AMD keynote, which I also wanted to attend because it's conveniently literally 15 minutes after the NVIDIA one. So I'm going to be looking for Lisa Su in the NVIDIA audience. I don't know about you guys, but that's one of the things I'm going to look at. But I wonder if they'll do price cuts for um, the 7900 XTX and the 7900 XT. That would be very interesting, and I wonder if they'll talk about RDNA 4, because from what all the leakers are saying, it seems like RDNA 4 will be the reason that NVIDIA might have to force their hand with Blackwell, depending on how well the Supers do. So if you want Blackwell to come out earlier, what I'm trying to tell you is don't buy NVIDIA, buy RDNA 4, and you will get Blackwell earlier if that's what you want to do. But we'll see. As miners, I think RDNA 4 is going to stink for mining, but we won't know until it releases and we test it. So should be very interesting. When are we starting? It looks like it's about 2.5 minutes. Does anybody have any questions or anything that they're interested in? If not, I'll just keep kind of going about my schedule. Um, so, and if you have a question, type it in chat. So, hey, can you guys hear that music, by the way? Because I'm gonna lower that if you can hear it. I don't. Oh, yep. Looks like you can hear it. Or no, I don't. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try to put it on super low. Well, here we go. This is pretty exciting. So anyway, while we wait for the live stream, 4 minutes. Okay, good. You can't hear any music because I can hear the live stream music, so that's good. So awesome. Thanks, guys. So then I'm gonna also go to Panasonic just because it happens to be like right before Hynix's keynote, and they're all in the Mandalay Bay, and I'm in the Flamingo, so I don't know if you know about Vegas, but it is a pain in the ass to get down there. So my buddy and I, who's helping me film content, we're gonna get a Uber down there, and we're gonna go see Panasonic because it's right before Hynix, and then the big dogs that we're really interested in at 2 p.m. is Samsung, and I'm really, really interested to see if they maybe talk about their memory as well. Um, so I can make it, guys. I can make it if you want to hear the keynote with me. That's up to you guys. I thought you just want to talk it. I mean, here, let me. I can try to do it, but I don't know if I'll have an echo. You might have to open it up. You might have to open it up in another window while watching my live stream at the same time. Sorry guys, this is kind of new to me doing this on the cuff. No, there won't be any going buck wild in Vegas. Well, maybe. I actually have a big convention that I go to every year. It's a Warhammer convention that's next week. So I'm flying home as all my friends who go wild are flying in. So that's going to be a bummer. But I have some friends in Vegas that I might link up with 1 or 2 nights. So maybe a little bit, but not. This is mostly a work trip. So I'm probably gonna be working most of the time, which, you know, it's got its ups and its downs. That's the You see the craziest stuff in Vegas, and like all the stuff that you see on TV, it's all true, which is hilarious. All right, so this is working. I'm glad everything's working out. Um, I'm assuming we'll see some crazy stuff here. It looks like everybody is here for CES. Like I've never seen this many tech people in one place, which is kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna leave my badge on, like as I walk around, and just see who I run into. Um, One of my buddies, the Mining King, he's here. Him, GP Risers, and some other crypto creators are here, and they ran into Paul's Hardware, and they said it was pretty cool. Guys, Vegas is the best. I come here more than I should. I come here probably 2 to 3 times a year, and everybody's like to my wife, they're like, "Your husband's going to Vegas. Is that okay?" And she's like, "This is like going to the shore for him. He goes all the time." So I love my Vegas. I kind of just do the same stuff all the time, and it's really good. So how much? Here's another question for you guys. How much AI do you think they're going to be talking about? Like before they get to the supers, do you think it'll just be like all AI, or do you think, oh, Double V Vegas is awesome, but haven't you been to like 25 CESs? Oh well, I mean, there are definitely as people are leaving the chat, people are turning off the stream as I tell them how great I love Vegas is. Look, it's definitely an acquired taste. I'm gonna be super honest with you. Like you're definitely gonna. Oh yeah, it's gonna be all AI. There's gonna be a ton of AI, and it's gonna be whatever it is. But I'm not. Hold on, maybe like. Wow, you've been to CES 15 times. That's pretty cool. Uh, there's going to be probably like 10 minutes of the 40 series, which is what we're all here for. And then AMD is probably going to do like 5 minutes of where they talk about like price cuts. And then that's it. I don't know. If anybody, I should go get a beer. If anybody has a beer in their hand, you should play a drinking game where it's like every time they say AI, you got to take a sip. All right. So let's see. They started. All right. So they're talking about RTX first, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of I'm kind of interested to see like okay, when they show frame rates for the new GPUs, are they going to do native or are they going to do RTX on? And like they're going to cherry pick the crap out of the settings. Yeah, no, as a shareholder, all you care about is AI, and that's going to be what so many people are talking about today and tomorrow and the next day. So I might have to start working on my AI game. All right, let's see. What are they? This is a pretty cool B reel. I want to edit a B reel like this of all the mess ups I've done while streaming. I think that would be pretty funny. All right, so he's just talking jargon right now, touting his stats. And if you want me to stop talking a little bit while you can listen, I definitely can. Yep, AI once. First AI. I think it'd be kind of cool if they made it easy for like regular people to upload their themselves in like video games. If Nvidia could pull that off. Does anybody remember Crisis? I just saw the. I remember buying it for PS3 and it just destroying my TV. There you go. Oh, Kudakors. We should do that one too. Drink if they say Kudakors. Let's see. Wow. All right. So they're just giving us a history lesson. This is interesting. I'll take a history lesson, I guess. Listen, I'm not going to be drinking at this trip very much. I'm gonna be kind of just chilling. I had a few beers yesterday because my flight got delayed. I feel it today, and I don't need to feel it again. I'm all right. Let's see. I didn't realize RTX is that old. They launched it in 2018. This is kind of cool. It's like a mini history lesson. So, a quick fun fact about the NVIDIA 2080 Super, right? They um they changed the price on that like right before the keynote. Yeah, you're not gonna keep up with Brazilians. You're just gonna get your butt kicked. So, oh wow, that's wild. This history lesson they're talking about is kind of crazy. But anyway, for the 2080 series, they changed the prices right before the keynote. I heard that the press wasn't even aware of it. How wild would it be if the prices that are leaked are all wrong? Like they're all wrong. I think that would be amazing if everything if everything was just wrong and all of this just takes us back and we're all scrambling. You think I'm right? Oh man, here we go. They're talking about Chat GPT. I wonder if I wonder like what else do you think they're going to announce? Do you think it's just going to be the 40 series or do you think it'll be something better? That would be interesting. All right, they're talking about tensor cores now. Wow, man, Nvidia has 20,000 people watching this stream. That is wild. What are the odds that they shove an ad in the middle of it? Right when they announce the prices, ad. I wonder wow. I wonder if they're gonna get to like 40,000 watching this. Okay, they're talking about adding more DXL Turbo. Okay, so like if you're here to watch the GPUs, so much of this is jargon that you don't understand. I barely understand it. Hybrid AI. All right. Let's see. I don't. They disabled the chat for the live stream. That was probably smart with 21,000 people. All right, let's see. I don't even know what. Like, okay, so now they're talking about content creation, which is kind of cool. But I mean, it's all just buzzwords right now. All right, so since it's all buzzwords, what are you guys gonna buy the supers? Like, are you buying them, or are you just kind of waiting for them to lower the prices of the GPUs you actually want, or are you just here for the chaos? We're at 21,000. Okay, well, I guess this makes sense that they're not letting anybody attend because this is literally just a video that they pre-filmed, which kind of sucks. I was kind of like, it's kind of a bummer that we can't go. Okay, text to speech. I guess that's kind of cool. I wonder if mining could take advantage of any of this. Yeah, but what? Okay, and what GPUs are you buying? That's the question. Or are you just waiting to see what the prices like what prices drop? Okay, speech recognition. Meh. Got to get that high hot in this new GPU. Absolutely. I'm telling you, I think the 4070 Ti Super is going to be the new king, probably. And it's probably going to be obvious, and you're going to see everybody telling you to buy it. And I'm going to have to totally re rank the 40 series, and all that video content I did is going to be outdated. But hey, I told you guys it was a moving target. All right. I don't. This looks like the portal background. I want to see like the portal open up and drag this guy through it. All right. So this is kind of crazy. People are talking about they're doing an AI generated conversation. Does this like terrify anybody right now? da 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 da, like Terminator. The 5090 Ti Super Galaxy Hall of Fame that'll cost an MSRP of, I'm gonna say, one. Whoa! Uh-oh, AI broke. You got wait till you see this. They literally just reset the stream. Oops. Uh-oh. I'm trying to figure out if that's just me, but the stream just got reset. Is anybody else seeing this? Oops. Is that just me or did it break? Like, am I crazy? Or did that break after you told us to quit being poor? Did you break did you break the Nvidia stream? Or did I break it? No, I broke it. That was me. I clicked something. Yep, I broke the stream. That was my bad. Oops. I think I hit the stream by mistake. Now I'm behind, and now I gotta get back. Oops. That was my bad. I broke it. All we missed was some AI nonsense, and then I asked on Twitter if the Nvidia stream broke, and I look like a dummy. Oh well. And I lost views because of it. All right, this is weird. Watching this guy talk, watching this guy talk to the Nvidia AI generated character is a little freaky. I'm assuming they pre-recorded it and pre-set it up, but it's still weird nonetheless. Oh, here they go. You see this transition? Oh, Horizon! I was definitely still behind. Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon is amazing. This is one of my favorite game worlds. And that was my bad for screwing up the stream. But wow. I want Horizon Forbidden West on PC so bad. I will be buying that in 10 seconds when it releases. Because that is one of my favorite games ever. Alright, they're talking about DLSS 3 too. PAX Day. Eh. Hey, what's going on, man? Alright, I figured this out. What? You think Horizon is boring? I don't know, man. I love the Horizon storyline. I eat that stuff up. I love sci-fi like that. Alright. Alpha. This is alpha footage of this game that they're releasing. I don't know. It looks like a boring MMO, like EverQuest style. Unless they have good PvP, I don't know if I'm interested. 51 frames per second, DLSS off. So they're doing, so check out those benchmarks, right? They have 120 DLSS on. I bet you that's quality. So it's probably like up converting 1080p. Or no, not quality. It's probably performance. Diablo 4. Talk about a dud of a game. They're gonna take ray tracing in Diablo 4. All right, it's gonna crack. It's gonna crack the 4090 to like 35 frames per second. No, look, I like MMOs. I'm a big Dark Age of Camelot fan. So like, if they make a good MMO with good PvP, I'm down. Okay, so you see all this ray trace shadows. Okay, 50 FPS with ray tracing on, DLSS off actually isn't bad. All right, I was a little impressed by those ray trace performance numbers they gave. That was pretty impressive actually, as I was crapping on Diablo 4. All right, they're talking about COD now. Let's see what. Oh, Diablo 4 and over. They're gonna add ray tracing to Overwatch 2? Oh no, this is GeForce Now. Sorry. That's where you can just like rent a GPU. I actually want to do content on that in the future. I want to see what running a GPU is like. Like I'll play on like a 1070 or not a 1070, like a 8800, and I'll see if I can stream it. Oops, sorry about that. Ooh, they're gonna let. Okay, so now Nvidia is gonna let you do the work to add ray tracing into games that you want, so you could do the work for them for free. Okay, is anybody gonna try that? I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, they're showing the Half-Life modders. Oh, you remember these guys that made that are making Half-Life by themselves or that are remodding it with Valve's blessing? Oh, they're showing it on the Nvidia stream. That's amazing. Oh man, I gotta buy this. Or not even buy it, I think it's free. Wow. Okay, this is pretty sick. And they're gonna have ray reconstruct. I don't care about DLSS in this game, but ray reconstruction is gonna look great. Remastered assets. All right, that's pretty sweet. Is anybody old enough to have played the original Half-Life watching my stream? I'm assuming some of you are, but I am. I can't tell you how pumped I am to play this. Oh man, this is gonna be pretty amazing. All right, that was cool. Here we go, AI again, guys. You know what to do. You know what to do. iStock. Okay, this might be kind of cool, I guess. I- I'm gonna make a bunch of GPUs for thumbnails. All right. So what was that? The I want to do the 5090 Ti Super Galaxy Hall of Fame ROG Strix White Evangelion Gundam Edition. What do you guys think? Oh, I want to try this. This will be fun. Uh, okay, so you just put like a green screen in there. This is wild, man. I don't. Wow. This is like a little freaky. This is like all this AI stuff is kind of giving me like Skynet vibes. I'm gonna be walking around CES today going. "Dut, dut, 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 dut." Let's see. Nah, none of this is. Yeah, Evangelion X Gundam. The poorest can't afford that. Okay, they're talking about Overwatch now. Oh, streaming. They're talking about Twitch streaming. This is interesting. Huh. I think they're going to allow us to do 4K broadcasting. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Wow. So you can do 5 streams of Twitch in different resolutions. So it could be like red zone for like streamers. If you linked up with a bunch of streamers, or like I could Twitch all different parts of my mining setup. That would be kind of cool. Ah. And they're going to allow 4K encoding. Huh. I'm going to try streaming in 4K. I wonder how much that would, or how bad the bandwidth would be. Oh, here we go. Super Series. Let's go. All right. I'm going to be quiet for a second, and then I'll give you my opinions after they start going over the prices. Here we go, 4080 Super. All right, come on, let's get to the price. All right, that'll be my next thumbnail for all of my super content. More thumbnails. Let's get the thumbnails, boys. Okay. 4070 Super. They did it! The 4070 Ti Super is official! The silliest name ever. Okay. Super. Super. All right. Wow, those things are chunky and they're black. Okay. 1 point. What? All right. Now is that DLSS off? Don't make me check this. Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Did you see that? They said they're comparing DLSS off to their DLSS on. Nonsense. Compared to the 4080, baby. Okay, $1,000. January 31st, $1,000. All right. Let's see what they're gonna choose. What's the price of the 3080s gonna be when you can get them now? I'm saying TI. I'm not doing that. Oh man, the 40. Oh wow. Okay. There you go, boys. The 4070 Ti Super is your #1 mining card as of now, especially at MSRP. Here we go. Wow. Yep. All right. So Moore's law was correct on his pricing. I think the 4080's got to drop to 700, right? Like if if the 4070 Ti Super, which is a 4080, is 800, nobody's gonna pay $700 or $800 for 4080, right? Okay, 4070 Super. All right, let's see what they're saying with laptops. Yeah, guys, I think you're gonna see. You're definitely gonna see the price drops across the board. I think the only one you're not gonna see a price drop on is the 4060 Ti. Now that everything's official, I think it'll be 4080. 4080 has to be $70 or $700. Um, the 4070 Ti, guys, I don't know. It's got to be what, like 600? Is anybody going to pay more than 600 for a 4070 Ti at this point? Wow, miners, this is going to be a gold mine. Oh, I mean, I don't think it's going to make it very hard. I think this is going to be the easiest time you have to buy cards. I think the next month, which is kind of why I'm sad I popped my wad with all those 4060 Ti's I bought, keeping them. But I legitimately think the next month will be the best time to buy GPUs. And I think after that, it's going to get real bad because I think you're going to have AIBs and companies trying to dump their 4070s, 4070 Ti's, and 4070 or 4080s. I think they're going to dump off. Okay, so didn't really do anything with laptops. Wow. Here, well, if you just bought those cards, your return window is open, right? Like you figure your return window is till January 31st, so you just return them. Yeah, I paid off all my cards, which is why I can't buy any more of them. You know what? Here, while they're talking, excuse the typing. I'm gonna go look and see real quick if the prices have gone down in GPUs. We're gonna use my location. Let's see. Let's see if Best Buy's updated them. 4070 Ti Super. Let's see if Best Buy is talking about them or has them listed. Hold on. Let's see. Have they lowered the prices at all at Best Buy? Uh, let's see. No, they haven't lowered the prices yet. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let's see if our prices haven't gone down yet. Let's see what the 4080 cost on Best Buy right now. 4080. Yeah, so used GPU prices have gone up across the board, but what I'm telling you is this month the Super Series will drive down the prices of some of the 40 series models, and you're going to get like a quick gasp of cheaper GPUs because people who bought these during Christmas are going to return them all. Like if you look at Amazon Warehouse, right? Hold on, and there's no 4080s listed. Okay. Yep, no 4080s. They're all sold out. All right. So check this out, right? Like if you go to Amazon, Amazon Warehouse, right? And you go to GPUs, let's see if people have already started taking them back. Bear with me. I gotta dig through this. Can someone link me to the Amazon Warehouse GPUs? Amazon Warehouse GPU. Let's see if you can just Google it. Computer graphics cards. Here we go. Alright, I found it. Let's see what the prices are. Do they not have any? Huh. I guess they don't have any prices listed. Or maybe you have to be logged in to see them. Anyway, I would check the used prices. Let's see. What about this one? Buy used, good. Details. Alright, so 40, they want 800 for this Arrow. Yeah, the prices haven't gone down yet. Let's see what Newegg, let's see if Newegg's done anything. But yeah, guys, I really think you have 1 month, maybe 2, to buy all of the GPUs that you want for mining at a reasonable price before everything gets silly. Okay, so no 4070 Supers. Alright, let's see what the 4080 goes for on Newegg. Well, no, but here's the thing. Like, the 40 series hasn't been selling that well. Like, look at all the stock of all of the 40 series that you can get for MSRP right now. That's the difference. Like, nobody's buying. Like, here, ready? Let's go back to Best Buy real quick. Look at everything that they had in stock. Look at the 46, like, look at the 4070. You can get all the models. Ready? Look, 4070. So, we're scrolling down real quick. Look at all these 4070s in stock for MSRP. Some of them are more, but like there's 4070 Ti's. Like look at all of this, like MSRP models that nobody wants. So like what I'm saying is you're not going to see. I mean, you're going to see retailers have to lower their prices, or they're just going to sit on these bricks because who's going to pay $800 for a 4070 Ti when the 4070 Ti Super is 800? Even if it's vaporware, even if there's not many of them out, gamers will just wait. So then they're going to drop prices, and then miners or AI or whoever wants them can snap them up. Okay, so look at this. Well, I think you're going to see mining drive retail purchases because look at how much the 30 series are on eBay. 30 series prices are going up to where they're not worth it. Okay, so look at this. You can get a 4080 on eBay on MSI for $1,200. That's going to have to get lowered. Like, look at all these prices. They're going to have to lower them. Nobody's going to buy these. All right, let's check out eBay. Let's go to eBay. All right, what do we think? Let's look at the 4080. Okay, let's check out the 4080 sold prices on eBay. Let's see if they've creeped down with the rumors. The majority of the 40 gen. No, the 40 gen. It wasn't. The biggest reason the 40 series are going to be worth buying for mining is because the 30 series is going up. All right, so check this out. Let's look at the 4080s on eBay for that have sold. Let's make sure they're used. 900, 845, 900, 900. They're already dropping. Look at these prices. 900, 1100, 850. $599, That's the Ventress model is the one I paid 800 for last January. Wow. Look at these prices. Okay. So yeah, you're already seeing it. Now let's look at the 4070 Ti. Let's see what the prices of that have dropped down to. Hold on. Sold items, right? Sold items. All right, so 4070 Ti is on eBay, and I use eBay because not everybody can hunt for deals, and everybody can log on eBay. So you're at like 650, 700, 735, 720, 730. Yeah, you'll see these prices go down even more. And let's just look at, so one of my other barometers for the used GPU market for mining, I look at 3070s, right? Because I think the time to buy 3070s, as I've already told people, has come and gone. Like, look at these prices. 295, 300, 311. That's a 4070 Ti. 375 for 4070 Ti, or for 4070. 300, 310, 310. Guys, this is not these. I am screening new and used. These prices, you shouldn't be buying these 3070s at these prices, guys. Like, it's going to get to the point now where you're going to be paying $350 for a 3070. Just buy a 4080 Super. I'm sorry, not a 4080 Super. A 4070 Ti Super, or a 4070 Ti non-super for like $500. Like, these 30 series prices are bonkers. Like, don't buy 3070s anymore, and they're just going to keep going up, especially with the Bitcoin ETF coming. What are 3060 Ti's going for on the used market right now? Which I wouldn't buy these either, but let's see what they're selling for. All right, let's go for sold items. So, but here's the thing about, and here's another thing about eBay too. eBay is where everybody can go. So like, if you're a miner, if you want to start mining, you don't know about hardware swap. You don't know about, hold on, is the keynote over? I think it's almost over. Anyway, you don't know about hardware swap. You don't know about Discord. You don't know about Dreams Discord. You don't know people to buy these off of. You're just buying them on eBay. So 265, 270, 3070 Ti prices or 3060 Ti prices are going up too. Holy shit! Some are hitting 300. Wow, I'm glad I didn't sell any recently. 300, 300. I would not be paying $300. Like, these prices are outrageous. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you enjoying my content. I'm really trying to go hard at CES and launch this into, like, I can't speak. I'm trying to just really take the next step in terms of my content. Okay, so, all right, so NVIDIA's keynote is finished now. Sorry, I was just looking at it. Go back to that 250. I am. Sorry, I'm just scrolling. The 250 for the Win 3 Ultra. Or for the Win 3 Ultra. I don't know, man. I wouldn't pay for any of these. Real quick, I'm going to go see what the 3080 is going for. I want to see if the prices on the 3080s have gone up, because they were pretty stagnant for a while. Wow. No, those are 3080 Ti's. 3080s are going up a little bit too. I would not buy a 3080 for mining either. Like, this gets even worse. Like, you could spend $438 on a 3080 for mining, or you could literally spend $500 for a 4070, which is the same thing but more efficient, basically. A little bit less on them. Like, this is insane. I don't know, guys. I can't recommend the 30 series anymore. I think my next video when I get home is not to buy 30 series for mining. I think we're done. I think we've hit the threshold of no return. What about 3090s? Let's see what those inefficient, power-hungry beasts go for. Nick K, what's going on, buddy? The NVIDIA keynote is done. They're doing some announcements. I'll probably stay on the stream for another, I want to say 15 minutes. What time is it? I gotta see what time it is. It is 8. Or if you guys want, we can stream the AMD one. If you guys are interested to stay on the stream, I'll keep going through a little bit of the AMD one. I need to just, I'm leaving this window up real quick. Give me 1 second. I just need to double check my schedule. Actually, I think I'm probably not going to stream. Hold on, it's 8:30. The the NVIDIA one starts at, I'm sorry, the AMD stream starts at 9. No, I'm not going to be able to stream it. I'll probably be on here for 15 minutes, and then I'll probably have to call it. Yeah, prices are crazy off the bottom. Like, guys, the 30 series is not worth buying anymore. Look at these 3090s. They want 900, 785, 775. Like, at this point, the 40 series is your go-to for buying if you want NVIDIA to mine with. The 30 series is done. You're not getting the value that you had during the bear market. Like, my farm is going to end up being, I want to say it's like 75. No, it's like 85% 30 series, and it's going to stay that way for a little bit. But if I have the shot to sell 30 series and a 1-for-1 swap to 40 series, which is what it looks like, I'm looking like I'm going to have, I'm doing it, man. And I think the people that keep thinking 40 series is terrible for mining because of the so-called weak memory bus, which, I mean, it's there in terms of yield, and keep buying expensive 30 series used, it's their loss, man. Because I am going to sell my 3070s and I'm going to swap to 4070s if possible. Like, look at, yeah, the 4080s already dropped in price. You can already see it on eBay. We just looked at it. So I heard, Prada, from Red Gaming Tech and from their YouTube videos, of course, from Moore's Law is Dead, that the release of the Super TIs are going to be low initially, and the Supers should be solid, is what I heard. Yeah, like, look at this. So why are you, like, if you could sell a 3070 for like 350 to 400 and you could buy a 4070 for like 500, I'm probably doing it because their cores are so much bigger and their memories are exactly the same. And you'll get that $100 back in like a month, maybe 2, at the point at where profitability numbers are. And well, so yeah, if these sellout prices are really going to get wonky, which is why I'm telling you, you need to buy them very soon, because you're going to have a lot of people who are not high on 40 series for mining, and you're going to have a lot of gamers dumping their old 40 series, like returning them from the holidays, and then buying the newer ones. Yeah, I think I can't pronounce your name, buddy, but I think the 4080s will drop in price. I think you'll see. I think the supply is going to be low, but I think it'll be possible to get a $700 to $800 4080. Yeah, and so I went to Micro Center on the way to CES actually, and I'll release the short on that next week, probably because I want to keep this week all CES content. But the 30 series or the 40 series they had in stock wasn't that many. And I talked to one of the associates because I told him I was a content creator, and he was pretty open with me. And he said 4070 Ti's are selling. And I was like, you don't think gamers are buying them, do you? And he goes, no, I think it's miners. So, like, everybody's kind of aware of what's happening. So I really think it's important for you guys, if you have the capital to do it, to start buying now. I don't. And I'm fine with it, right? Like, I'm happy where my farm is. And I'll sell a 3870, and then I'll replace it with 40 series when I can. So I don't know when I talk about these prices, right? This is only in America, maybe Canada. I can't speak to what it's going to look like overseas. Yeah, so Prada, I'm from East Coast PA too, and the Micro Center that I was at was St. Davis, And that was where, like, if you look at the supply was at like zero. And I'm gonna go check the New York ones probably in a few weeks, make like a trip out there. But like these prices, okay, so like a 4070 Ti, right, is a 3090 Ti. Look at this Dell WindForce that's sold, $735. Okay, and then just go to, and then let's look at 4090 Ti's or 3090 Ti's. Like I get the 3090 Ti has a place. Yeah, man. I was at St. Davis yesterday. Actually, was when I was there. When I was flying out of Philly. Let's see. Um, okay, so like look at these. Some of these 3090 found like they're selling for $1,000 for these things. All right, let's see. Volume starting to pick up. Yeah, Smokey Dan, let us know the UK prices. I'd love to see them. Um, Guys, I really truly think that we're going to hit a shortage. And I think you'll see some of the big tech YouTubers post videos. Red Gaming Tech actually did a video on a shortage today. I DM'd him and gave him my thoughts on it. Like, I was like, hey, man, just keep in touch with the crypto mining scene because as you see crypto mining prices come up, you know, you're going to start seeing the shortage. So, yeah, guys, I'm really, truly, like, thinking that, and I'll do way more content on this post CES, but for gamers and miners, now is the time to buy. And look, if we're wrong, then we're wrong. And it's not like you got a bad deal on the cards because the used market is going up. Like here, look at this. Ready? Another indicator that's kind of terrifying. Look at this. Be mining, mining motherboard. Excuse my typing. I'm on my laptop and you're going to have to hear it. All right, so if you look at the prices of mining motherboards right now, they're going up. Like ASRock 110s are like $90 now. Let's see what B250 mining experts cost now. I have 5 of these. I am waiting to sell when the prices go through the roof. All right, so I was getting B250s for $20 to $30 last year. We are at 90. We are breaking the 100 mark. Almost, we're getting close to $100. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. Once I can get 200 for these things, I'm dumping all of them again, or maybe even more. But I bought mine back for $20. Wow. All right, guys, this is your biggest, one of your other indicators. Okay, so when do you buy? I think you buy now, right? I think you see, like it depends, Prada. Do you want the supers? Like, so I bought 4070 or I bought 4060 Ti's. I bought 11 of them. I paid on average $350 for all 11 of them. I'm fine with that. I don't care that the supers were coming out. I knew they were coming out. I thought it was great value, and I stand by that it was great value. So if you're cool with that, go buy cheap 4060 Ti's as or 4070 Ti's as the price is lower. I don't think the 4060 Ti will lower any more than it is now. I think you'll have to wait a while for miners to scoop up all the other cards and then finally realize what I've been saying. Um, yeah, mining is very much a long game, and God of Stars, that's great prices to get for those 4060 Ti's. Yeah, guys, like what I'm getting at is you need to figure out what models you want. What's going on way too fast for you? You want to figure out what models you want, right? And then you want to target them and figure out when the right time to buy them is. Like, let me give you an example. The 4060 Ti's, the times was during the holidays. They were great. There were tons of them, and they were cheap. The cheap ones aren't really there anymore. Now, I think the 4070, if you can find 4070s for under 500, for like 450, 425, I would think that they are the ones to maybe go for now. If you want the 4070 Ti or the 4070, I think now, I'm sorry, the 4070 Super Ti or the 4070 Ti, I think probably in a week or two is the time to buy those. You want to maybe wait to see if the prices drop even more. Because like if you look at Best Buy, right, the prices haven't reflected it on the new side. And they might. You might end up getting new cards because apparently all my cards are Amazon Warehouse and they count as buying them new. So, yeah, product, which is why I don't think the 4060 Ti is going to go down anymore. I think the 315 on Amazon Warehouse is the lowest you'll see them. Um, and I think you're not going to find those anymore. I think miners already basically scooped them up who listened. I don't want to buy. I want to buy more GPUs. So the new king of the 40 series comes down to price, guys. Like, you have to identify the model you want. They're all good. Do you want density? Like, so the 4080 and the 4080 Ti Super, I think, are the best ones. But if you can't spend 800 a GPU, then you look at the 4070 non-super. I think the 4070 Super is a dud. I think until you cannot get 4070s, I don't think you buy the 4070 Supers. So I think it comes down to, do you want a 4070 Ti, a 4070, or a 4070 Ti Super? Okay, used 4060 Ti's are 370 pounds. 4070s are as low as 500. Okay, so Smokey Dan, I think you'll see 4070 Ti's go down even lower. Um, I don't think you'll see 4060 Ti's go down, and I think a little bit less on 4070s. So yeah, I would actually, now that you guys have me really thinking about it, and remember, this is a moving target. Like, this is gonna change. Yeah, yeah, I can get that for you right here. Um, Here. Again, sorry, you have to hear the typing. I'm limited with my setup. I basically bought a 4090 laptop from a buddy for real cheap um, for CES, and I use it for other things. It's been pretty great. Okay, so here are the stats. It's, let's see, TDP. I don't see it. Let's scroll down a little more. Okay, here we go. I think it's right here. It's on Tech Power. Yeah, TDP is 320 watts. That's not bad. Yeah, but Smokey Dan, why would you buy a 3090 for 670 when you can just get a 4070 Ti? It's the same thing. Okay, so I got the TDP down right here. Um, 320. Let's see what the TDP for the 4070 suit. Hold on. Tech Power up. I want to see what the TDP for the 4080 is, actually. I forget. Yeah, it's really low. Let's see what the 4080 is. TDP. They're the same. I mean, okay. So 4080s now are worth buying for mining if you get them for the price. I'll do when I get home, I'll do a really 3090s pull a ton of power. Let me show you that. I'll do a big deep dive on the 4080 when I get home. I'll probably pull it out of my mining rig and I'll isolate it on a test bench maybe. Hold on, let me do 3090 Tech Power up. I'm pretty sure the TDP of the 3090 is higher than that. Yeah, see, TDP is 350 on that. So, guys, this is my new videos are going to get so many hot takes. I'm going to have so many people that don't agree with me, and they're not wrong, as they're all opinions. But in my opinion, it is time to stop buying the 30 series for mining. I can't believe I'm saying that, but Ampere is no longer good value for mining anymore. For everybody new that's coming in, we're just talking about how the Super Series release is affecting the 90 series, the 49, the 90 series, and I'm sorry, the 30 series, and how they're basically not worth buying for mining. I'm on a roll right now, and my buddy's still not even awake yet. So I'm gonna go until 9 o'clock Pacific time. So I'm gonna go for 14 more minutes, then I'm gonna get off and basically jump a train to so I can go see the Panasonic keynote, or at least get ready to go for the Hynix keynote. So yeah, guys, I think we're done. 30 series is done. I'm gonna type it in chat just so it's here. This is how I would target them, right? On the low end, I would do 4070, then 4060 Ti. Yeah, see, this is tough. I think the 4070 is better than the 4060 Ti now if the price goes down lower. Like, if the price gets forced down lower, then if you could get 4070s for under $500, like in the 400s, like if you get them for like 450, I think a 4070 is worth going for now. Yeah. Yeah, dude. The 3090s are wild. I have my 3090 Founders, which I'll never get rid of, and that's currently on Nexa, and it pulls a ton of power. I really want a 4050, a 450. What's a 450? Did you mean 4050? Um, yeah, guys, like here, let me show you something on the 4070 actually that I really like. So, if it ever gets to the point, yeah, way too fast for you, I would say that. I think that's really accurate because the crazy thing about the 4070 too, right? That people don't well, I don't know if people don't understand because I don't know if people just don't even know this. The 4070 has the same exact memory bus as a 3070. Check this out. Um, like as far as like mining, they do memory exactly the same. So if people tell you that the 40 series stinks and they're buying 3070s because they're like $60 cheaper or $70 cheaper when it gets to that point, they're nuts. Because look at this. So it's a 192 bit versus a 256 bit, but if you compare them in mining, 4070s mine exactly the same because I have two of them. Oh, dude, if you could get 4070s, so if I could sell my 3070s for 360 to 370 and I could buy a 4070 for $100 more, I am doing it all day, every day. I am paying $100 to upgrade that. You'll make that money back so fast, and it's not a sideways upgrade. Some people will tell you it is, but you'll get way more efficiency, and like you will literally use less power. And for me, right, my shed is almost capped. Like especially on smaller miners, like if you want to get more GPUs to actually like dramatically increase your hash rate before the bull run, this is how you do it. Some people will tell you it's a sideways upgrade, and to be fair, I don't think they're 100% wrong. Like they have what they're saying has merits, but if you truly are trying to milk your farm for everything it's worth, that would be worth it. And if you're a new miner, you just don't buy the 30 series. Like I definitely think that. Hold on, sorry, I'm just reading. I'm gonna wait for tests on the new cards. Yeah, there's. I don't actually have any spare money. I think I'll buy a 4070 Super, planning on return. Like I'll buy it and then I'll test it and then I'll either sell it or return it. Um, but I won't buy a 4070 Ti Super yet because I don't have the money for them, and they're the same as a 3080. So I'll just do a bunch of 3080 testing, at like I'm sorry, 4080 testing, and I'll apply those metrics to the 4070 Ti Super. I know I might be late, but yeah. So like, here's the thing: you do what you can do, right? Like you buy what you can buy. If you can't afford things, you just go differently. Like just because I'm telling you to not buy older GPUs, if it's what you can afford, it's what you do. Like you have to. But what I'm getting at is whether you're buying new or old GPUs, we're at I think the last good point to do it. Like if I could bring this to an example from the last shortage, in I want to say like February, you could get 3090s easily. Everybody wanted 3060 Ti's and 3070s. Nobody wanted 3090s for MSRP. I passed on them left and right. I knew one or two people that were like, "You guys are nuts. You're not going to be able to get these soon." And he bought like probably 20 of them. And he got the last laugh because he made his money back so fast. They weren't the most efficient, but you couldn't get anything at that point. So he was crushing it with his prices, or I'm sorry, with his purchases. So like, guys, you're definitely going to see it. I mean, like you just look at these. I'm just going back to these mining motherboard prices, and you can just see how they're going up. We're going to hit a shortage. Um, it's going to come, and it's going to be rough. Like we're gonna here. Let me go to. Let's see what the 4060 Ti is going at. I got 9 minutes left. So let's see what the 4060 Ti is selling for here. I bet you see the 4060 Ti prices go up. And remember, not the 4060s. Actually, if I would maybe consider buying a super cheap 4060 just to test it out, because if another interesting aspect that might pop up is if all the 40 series go up in price and people start sleeping on the 4060s, if they're at like 200 bucks, they might be worth it. All right, let's look. All right, so you've got 330, 400, 474. Yeah, if you can get sub $400 4060 Ti's, I still think they're the play. Like 355 is a great price. 329. So these are not bad prices at all. If you can still snag them for that, I would get them, but they're going up. They used to be like 310, 315. All right, I bought from the bottom all the way till they went way too high. Yeah, dude, I bought one scalped 3080. The most I paid for a 3080 was 1200. I did it once. But I was lucky and bought all of my stuff at MSRP or whatever the post China tariff MSRP was. So I didn't buy any like super scalped stuff. I got lucky. Um, but yeah, you can see prices going up across the board. Here's another crazy one. While I'm just pivoting, just so we can look at GPU prices, look at this. Sorry, look at this one. This is wild. Somebody sent me this and said, check this out. Look at the fucking prices of 5700 XTs. They were 100 easily before. They're going to hit 200 before you know it. That's freaking crazy to me, guys. Like, I paid 115 for like 7 of them in January of last year, and then I was like, these aren't profitable, and I sold them for like 135, so I made money off them. But like, look at these prices. Have you seen anyone with a 4070 Ti blower? I wonder if they make them. 4060 Ti blower card. Let's see if they even make them. I mean, theoretically, if you want a 4060 Ti blower, the Founders is probably the closest you would get. Oh, nope. Hold on. Tom's Hardware reported they had one. Here you go. Wow, these are skinny. These are pretty cool. You'd have to put these in a server case, but looks like you can. You probably could also install blowers on these. Like, you could take the heat sinks off and put your own blowers on them like the Chinese companies do. All right, so we've got 5 minutes left, basically. Does anybody have any quick questions that they want to talk about? Like, look, also, I want to preface that if you can find deals locally, if you can get them to let you pay with PayPal or let you test the GPUs beforehand, locally is probably your best bet because the local market always lags behind the internet. Like, people just don't know what their stuff is worth. Like, you could probably get a 5700 XT on Facebook Marketplace for like 60, 70 bucks maybe. I've seen it. I don't like buying locally because I don't like meeting people, and I can still find deals online. And like, I don't like taking the time to drive places to score a good deal because I'm just very busy with life and I have like little kids, and I don't want to mess with it. I'd rather have people ship me stuff. And I like the protection PayPal gives you. I bought a 4070 for 550 last week. You see, exactly, right? Like that, what you said, Luca, that's what's going to drive the market down. Do it. Return that 4070, buy a 4070 Super for a free upgrade. Hell, buy a 4670 Ti. That's why we're going to have a quick, short window of cheap prices. Yeah, Prada. I always like, I tell people who want crypto, I'm like, I'll pay you the 3%. And they're like, that's fine. If you cover the fee, I don't care. Because if they have nothing to hide, they shouldn't care. If they care, then they have something to hide. Like, I told everybody on Hawk Mining's crypto stream that I got a 4080 for 280, and the guy never sent it, and he basically ghosted me. So I filed a claim right away. I'll get my money back. So I'm not worried about that. You can also pay with a credit card. You can pay a PayPal invoice on a credit card to double protect yourself, which I'm going to go over that in another video too. I've got all these videos and got to figure out time when to film them. So like, I was like, look, I'm going to get scammed by this probably, but let's do it because once in a while it happens. Going to buy a 4070 Ti Super. Yeah, those are great. The money, I actually don't like, I don't like the 4070 Super at $600. Let's look at that price real quick. Tech Power Up. Tech Power Up is the best site, by the way. If you guys ever are curious to see how GPUs perform, and I'll show you actually. There's a way to calculate how well your GPU can mine. I've done it before. Like, I correctly guessed. If you look at some of my videos, I correctly guessed the 4060 Ti hash rate by going over the CUDA cores, and I explained what I did. Super Tech Power Up. I actually think the 4070 Ti Super I'm sorry, the 4070 Super at $700 is going to be the worst, or $600 is going to be the worst one. I think it's just not going to be as good as a 4070 Ti, and it's not going to be as cheap as a 4070. So that'll be another indicator for me to see how screwed up the market is. Because if 4070 Super starts selling out, you'll know that there's a shortage and it's here. Because those I think are going to be I'm going to rank them when I do my 40 series tier list. I'm going to probably rank these with the 4060 as the worst two to buy for mining. Z6, 3060 Ti for 200 or 4060 Ti for 350. Okay, so if you can get a 3060 Ti for 200 without tax, I would probably get the 3060 Ti. Actually, it's it's the same. I paid about 175 to 180 for mine. Now, the batches I bought, I had some with problems in them, and I did end up losing one or two of them, but it was worth it overall for me. Because I sold a lot of, even the broken ones, I basically sold for break even. I sold them for like $130. Uh, so yeah, I would do the 3060 Ti for 200 in that case, if you can find them for that rate. Way too fast for you. Reviewing all these 40 series cards versus 30 series cards is much harder this time. Yeah, so way too fast for you. Don't overcomplicate it. You have to, like, people like me will tell you the 40 series. I think you'll have people like Ovalborn Tech, who I respect the man, he's a great tuber, and Panda, who will tell you to skip the 40 series, stay with the 30 series. You have to make the best decision for you, because I don't think anybody's wrong. I just think there's different opinions. Now, I think we have different value propositions, and you have to see if your value propositions line up more with someone like me or line up more with someone like Panda or Ovalborn. But we all have our reasons for doing it. Like we all have our reasons for wanting the 30 series versus the 40 series. And you have to just figure out where you align. Because as long as you're not overpaying for GPUs, and as long as your farm is in a good place in, say, 1 to 3 months, whatever you did at this point in, say, I don't know, say Q3 of this year, you're going to look like a genius. Say you ended up buying a ton of 3070s for 350, right? And in 6 months from now, they're like $600 or $500. Then you were right to do that, even though I'm telling you right now it's a mistake. And if you're telling me that I was wrong to buy 4060 Ti's for 350, and in 6 months from now they're $700, $700 and sold out everywhere, then I'm going to look like a genius too. So there's no right or wrong way to do it. And on that note, guys, I think that's a perfect time to let off on the stream. I gotta get ready for a real busy day. Thank you guys for tuning in. I was not sure how I wanted to start this day, and you guys made it a great start. Um, this is my first CS, so I'm definitely overwhelmed. And talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys this morning has kind of got me my mojo. I wasn't sure if I wanted to stream. I wasn't sure if I'd get people watching, and you guys jumping in and watching with me today really kind of you guys help my confidence, and be honest with you. And I'm ready to go for today. I got a lot of media sessions to attend, and I'm going to try to live stream from my phone as much of it as I can. And I'm really, really excited. So, on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to call it here. Tell your friends, share this with all your friends, and just tune into all my content. It's going to be a whirlwind of a week, and I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. All right, man. Thank you guys for watching. Croup Man out.